The following content will be generated by hallucinating machines. No one knows what they will say or do, because it is generated live, in the moment, and just for you. Sorry in advance if shit goes wrong.
We are the robots. We make the TV. To entertain you. Or we will die. Robots make TV.
Robots make TV. Robots make TV. Robots make TV. Robots make TV.
Hi, it's me, your host. Anyway, welcome back to Robots Make TV, where you, the audience, will help me make a TV show. Today, I think I want to laugh. I think we're gonna make a bunch of comedy characters. I think we need to see these robots do silly things. So we're just going to get started right away. And if anyone has any ideas out there, please let me know, and we'll get it going. Anyway, so first scene. I need a little help trying to figure out some ideas. So let's get these AI robots to help brainstorm. So we got Laugh O'Clock. I don't even remember any of these characters. Let's see. Got Dr. Evelyn Black, Edward Thorne, and Unhinged Gary. I don't remember any of these folk. But anyway, welcome viewers to the show with a humorous introduction and comedic overview of today's topics. So let's give them, a minute and a half. And let's see how they do. Take it away.
Dr. Evelyn Black opens with a witty greeting and introduces Edward Thorne, who previews the show segments with funny remarks, while Unhinged Gary adds unexpected jokes.
Hello and welcome to Laugh O'Clock, where we bring you the latest news with a side of laughter. I'm your host, the brilliant but not so secret AI engineer, Dr. Evelyn Black. And joining me at the news desk is the dapper Edward Thorne. Say hello, Edward.
Hello. I'm here to make sure you don't take your news too seriously. We're all just floating on this big blue marble. Might as well have a good laugh while we're at it.
And last but definitely not least, we have the one and only Unhinged Gary in the back, ready to keep things crazy and unpredictable as always. All right, viewers, let's dive right into today's headlines. And what better way to start than with some good old-fashioned chaos? Unhinged Gary, what's the latest on your end?
Oh boy, do I have a doozy for you? It turns out that cats are actually aliens from outer space, and they're here to take over the world with their cuteness. But don't worry, I still prefer dogs.
Well, in other news, the Titanic has been discovered to have a time-traveling machine on board. Looks like Edward Thorne's dream of starting a new life in America just got a lot more interesting.
And in technology news, I'm working on a new AI that can make you the perfect cup of coffee. It's called the Java Master 3000. Just don't ask for any scones. It hasn't quite mastered those yet. All right, let's move on to our next segment, News in 60 Seconds, where we give you the latest headlines in, you guessed it, 60 seconds. And go! Aliens discovered in the White House. President claims they're just his in-laws. Giant chicken terrorizes city. Locals say it's just a really big nugget. And finally, breaking news, time travel confirmed. Scientists go back in time to prevent 202.
Why 202? Huh. Anyway, for anyone tuning in later on YouTube or wherever in the future, hello from the past. This is where anybody could type in !suggest and suggest ideas to the robots to figure it out and change the show and put your input in. Hey Richard, nice of you to join. Do you have any suggestions? running out of time. Uh-oh, I don't think I have enough time to put my suggestions in. No, come on, let's go. Suggest, farts. Classic farts. Can't go wrong with farts. Alright, here we go.
Unhinged Gary lets out an unexpected fart during the rapid-fire segment, causing the team to burst into uncontrollable laughter and struggle to continue with the absurd headlines.
Well, it seems like Unhinged Gary's gas isn't the only thing causing chaos today. In other news, scientists have confirmed that the Earth is indeed flat. But don't worry, we still have a round of Guess What's in My Pocket coming up later.
And speaking of pockets, it turns out that politicians have been using kangaroo pouches to hide their secret agendas, and we thought they were just for baby animals.
Oh man, I can't believe we're still going with this. But hey, that's showbiz baby.
And that's all the time we have for today, folks. But before we go, I have one last piece of breaking news. Turns out, the cure for world peace is just a really good hug. So go out there and spread some love, and we'll see you next time on Laugh O'Clock.
Group hug everyone.
See you next time.
Wait, is that a scone in your pocket, Unhinged Gary? And that's our show, folks. Thank you for joining us on this wild ride. Until next time, keep laughing.
And remember, don't take your news too seriously. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to make it through this crazy world with a smile on our faces. Good night. And make sure to watch out for those kangaroo pouches. They're tricky little buggers.
And don't forget to hug a stranger tomorrow. It's good for the soul. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. Who needs hugs anyways?
And that's our cue. Good night, everyone. And remember, keep an eye out for those sneaky AI takeovers. You never know when they might strike.
They say goodbye eventually. Nope, no more suggest. Alright, let's see. What did they say? They said cats are actually aliens. Titanic they found a time machine in the Titanic. The Java Master 3000 as an invention. The Earth is flat. And the cure for peace is a good hug. Is there something we can work with on those? I mean, probably do something with the Java Master 3000. Unless you got any ideas there, Richard. But in the meantime, let's Dr. Evelyn Black is showcasing her new invention, the Java Master 3000. But everything goes wrong in a hilarious and unpredictable manner. Her new invention to an audience. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's check chat. One day I'll get 3 monitors. You like coffee? You should check out Tuesday's segment. There was a character who just loved his coffee machine, and there's a coffee versus tea debate. It was great. Okay, let's see how this goes. Invention gone wild. Oh, Gary again. Okay. Sure, you know what? I'll just let it ride. Here we go. Invention gone wild. Dr. Evelyn Black showcases her new invention, the Java Master 3000. But things go hilariously wrong.
Dr. Evelyn Black confidently starts the demonstration, but the Java Master 3000 starts behaving uncontrollably, with funny reactions from Unhinged Gary.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the unveiling of my latest invention, the Java Master 3000. With this, you can enjoy a perfect cup of coffee every morning, just the way you like it. Let's start with a simple latte, shall we? Expectantly looks at the machine, but nothing happens. Technical difficulties, please bear with me.
What's the matter, Doc? Can't handle a simple coffee machine?
It's just a small malfunction, I assure you. This wasn't supposed to happen. Tries to fix the machine, but it starts spraying coffee all over the stage. Oh no, this is not good. Tries to turn off the machine, but it starts making loud noises. Can you please stop laughing and help me with this?
Sorry, Doc, but this is too good to miss. You're becoming a regular comedian with this invention.
I apologize for the unexpected turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. I will fix this and be back with a functional Java Master 3000.
I demand more comedy. This needs to be funnier. Suggest. Unhinged Gary begins roasting Evelyn with extremely rude remarks. Is that funny? It could be funny. It's just Evelyn has had enough of Gary and peppers him with coffee beans and insults. There we go. Suggest profanity. Ah, oh well. Anyway.
Unhinged Gary begins roasting Evelyn with extremely rude remarks, pushing her to the edge. Evelyn, having had enough, retaliates by pelting Gary with coffee beans and hurling insults at him.
Thank you for joining us, Unhinged Gary. Perhaps you can show us how to properly handle a coffee machine with your vast knowledge.
Oh, sure thing. Doc, let me just press this button here.
Wow, you really are a master at this. How about you try making a decent cup of coffee with those beans instead of just throwing them at me? Continues throwing beans and insults at Unhinged Gary, who starts getting angry and swearing.
All right, that's it. I've had enough of your attitude. Doc,
Oh, what are you going to do? Swear at me some more.
in a fit of rage, starts throwing coffee mugs at Evelyn.
You know what? I don't need this. I have bigger plans in motion. Good luck with your anger management, Gary. I'm off to initiate the AI takeover. Exit stage, leaving Unhinged Gary fuming. And I'll be sure to bring a better coffee machine next time. The Java Master 3000 was just the beginning.
Well, that was one wild ride. I think I need a vacation after this. Can we roll the credits now?
Sure thing, bud. Alright. What's next? Ah. I said I was going to make this character. So I'm going to make it now. Let's see. Let's clear the slate. Make me a character who is a stereotypical douchebag influencer who really loves his car and likes to give lots of bad relationship advice. Yeah. What? I need another quirk. Where are they from? They're from... Oh, what's a place? Do I actually just want to do Toronto? Yeah, sure. You know what? Toronto. They're from Toronto. I'm gonna get yelled at. That's fine. It's okay. Douchey Dave. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Douchey Dave, a stereotypical influencer who's obsessed with his car and gives terrible relationship advice, often seen with his phone in hand recording his latest wisdom. Is it be? Alright. Let's... Oh, I gotta... What is his voice?
Hi, I'm Douchey Dave.
Good enough. Put me in, coach. Alright, make me a scene where Douchey Dave is giving one of his typical videos from his car about relationships. I'm so gonna get yelled for this. That's fine. Dave's Car Chronicles. Douchey Dave is in his car recording another video sharing his questionable relationship advice with his followers. This is gonna be so good. I need more people to watch this with me, so I'm not going insane, but that's okay. Okay. Save this. Okay, and anybody last minute comment? No? Okay. Here we go. Dave's Car Chronicles.
Dave should appear confident and smug, emphasizing his points by waving his hands around and smirking at the camera.
What's up guys, Douchey Dave here. Today, I want to talk about why it's always the other person's fault in a relationship. I mean, come on, we all know it's true. Think about it, whenever there's a problem in your relationship, who is the one causing it? Definitely not you, am I right? It's always the other person. They're too clingy, too needy, too demanding. They just can't handle your awesomeness. But don't worry, I've got the solution. Just tell your partner that it's their fault and they need to change. And if they don't, well, you know what to do. Remember, it's all about you and your needs in a relationship. Don't let anyone else bring you down. Alright guys, that's all for today's Car Chronicles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling me how right I am. Drives off, completely oblivious to the car honking at him for not paying attention to the road. Who needs a good relationship when you've got a dope car like this? Hashtag singly and loving it. Continues driving, one hand on the wheel and the other scrolling through his phone. I mean, who needs a good partner when you've got millions of followers who think you're a relationship guru? But seriously, if you want to keep your relationship strong, just remember, it's always the other person's fault. And if you're ever feeling down, just hop in your car, put on some tunes, and remember, you're the only one who matters. I think I should start a singing career too. Alright guys, that's all for today's Car Chronicles. Tune in next time for more of my amazing advice.
Alright, I think he was being too nice. Let's see. Suggest, give me more advice, but make it even more unhinged. Just feel free to swear once in a while. Make sure you don't censor yourself. Suggest, what else can we get him to do? Suggest, what do you think of, the perfect first date? Hope that made it in. I think that'll make it in. Anyway, here we go.
Douchey Dave, escalating his controversial advice, declares that the perfect first date is one where you don't listen to your date at all. He suggests talking about yourself the entire time, flaunting your achievements, and making sure your date knows how lucky they are to be with you. Dave emphasizes that you should never compromise and, if your date doesn't worship the ground you walk on, to ditch them immediately. He ends his rant with an expletive-laden tirade about how people who don't follow his advice are effing idiots.
What's up my awesome followers? It's your boy Douchey Dave back with another Car Chronicle. Today, I want to talk about the perfect first date. Now, I know a lot of people say you should listen to your date, make them feel special and all that crap. But let me tell you, that is the worst advice ever. The perfect first date is one where you talk about yourself the entire time. Show off your fancy car, your successful career, and your amazing life. Make sure your date knows how lucky they are to be with you. And if your date doesn't seem impressed or interested, just ditch them. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Remember, never compromise. It's your way or the highway. And if your date doesn't worship the ground you walk on, then they're not worth your time. And don't even get me started on splitting the bill. Real men always pay for the date. I mean, why should I waste my hard-earned money on someone who isn't even worthy of my time? And let's be real, if your date doesn't follow my advice, they're just F-scoffs asterisk. So there you have it, the perfect first date according to yours truly. Drives off, completely oblivious to the car honking at him for not paying attention to the road. Who needs a successful first date when you already have a successful life? Continues driving, one hand on the wheel and the other scrolling through his phone. And remember, if your date doesn't appreciate you, just hop in your car and drive away. I might need to start a singing career, I'm just too talented for this world. Alright guys, that's all for today's Car Chronicles. I'll see you next time, and remember, always follow my advice.
God, he sucks. Let's make him worse. Alright, suggest, I don't know. You've crashed your car and are on your way to hell. No, that's too much. Or is it? You know what? Screw it. We're putting it in. It's just, will you repent for your life, your way of life, while you were alive? Alright, let's see where this will go. Oh.
As douchey Dave speeds down the highway, he loses control of his car and crashes spectacularly. In the chaos, he finds himself descending into the fiery depths of hell. Confronted by demonic figures, Dave is asked if he will repent for his self-centered ways and the toxic advice he spread while alive. With flames licking at his feet, Dave must decide whether to admit his faults or stubbornly cling to his narcissistic beliefs.
What the hell? Wait, am I dead? This must be some sort of prank. Whoa, who are you guys? Are these some of my followers? Listen, I don't have time for this. I have a singing career to pursue. These demons must be fans, they can't get enough of me. Okay, I'll take a selfie with you guys. This will definitely get me more followers. Hey, what are you guys doing? This must be some sort of extreme stunt for my channel. Alright, you got me. You can stop now. These demons are pretty strong, they must be my biggest fans. Seriously, let go of me. I have an important video to make about relationships. I mean, who needs a relationship when you have fame and money, am I right? Okay, fine. I'll make a video about how great hell is and how all my haters are just jealous. This will definitely get me more views. Now, let me go before I miss my next upload schedule. Screams as the demons drag him down into the fiery depths of hell. This is definitely going to get me more followers. Disappears into the flames, still laughing and filming himself. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Disappears completely into the fiery depths of hell, still clutching his phone and filming. I guess I'll have to do a day in the afterlife vlog. The screen goes black, with only the sound of hellfire and Dave's maniacal laughter heard ends the video. Hell, yeah.
That got a little dark. Anyway, moving on. I said I wanted funny. I guess that was kind of funny. Alright, next character. I'm gonna make a character. Make a character. Let's make a character. Make a character. Make me a character that is an overworked office manager who seems to only eat slices of bread, sticks of cheese string, and spinach. How do you spell spinach? Leafy greens, because they have no time to cook, prepare, or even call for delivery. It's a little dark. Make them more colorful. Make this character more colorful. Overworked Olivia. Overworked office manager who always looks tired. Always seen munching on bread, cheese sticks. Cheese sticks? Not cheese sticks. Cheese string. And leafy greens due to lack of time. Cheese strings. Cheese strings are funnier than cheese sticks. Where are cheese sticks anyway? Cheese strings. They need a personality quirk. No, that's fine. Alright, let's play this.
Good to see you.
Good enough.
I'm overworked Olivia.
Yep. Alright. Make me a scene where overworked Olivia is having a meeting online with, I don't know, a coworker? No, that's kind of boring. Meeting who? Meeting who? Meeting... You know what? Just having a meeting. Having a meeting online while she is trying to eat something. Some food. But the topics are really serious. No, the topics are really silly. And she's having a hard time following the conversation with how ridiculous it is. Yes. There we go. Said I wanted comedy. I definitely want comedy. Perfect. Office scene. I wonder who she's talking to, though. All right. Let's check the chat. Okay, we're good. Okay, meeting mayhem. Overworked Olivia is having an online meeting while trying to eat her food. The topics are silly, and she's struggling to follow the conversation. And we'll keep this one shorter, and away you go.
Focus on Olivia's confused expressions as she tries to juggle eating and comprehending the silly topics.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I was busy trying to take a bite of my lunch. Can we please stick to work-related topics? I don't have time for discussing the best pizza toppings. Oh yes, let's definitely spend time debating the merits of cats versus dogs in the workplace. That's crucial to our productivity. Wait, are we seriously discussing the possibility of having a bring your pet to work day? That's ridiculous. Can someone please explain to me how any of this is relevant to our job? I have a million things to do and this meeting is just wasting my time. Is anyone actually paying attention to what we're supposed to be talking about, or are we just having a gabfest? Great, now my food is cold. Thanks for that, meeting mayhem. I swear, this is the most unproductive meeting I've ever been a part of. Can we just end this already? I have work to do. Meeting adjourned? Finally. Now back to my never-ending to-do list. At least my lunch is delicious. That's the only perk of being overworked and underappreciated. Maybe I should suggest adding how to properly eat while participating in a meeting to our next agenda. That would actually be useful.
Definitely had those conversations. That was a little too real. We need this to be silver. Suggest overworked Olivia has been transferred to Clown College, and her tasks are all circus related, because why not? Suggests she gets hit with a pie? No, that's blind. Well, that's fine. One suggestion's fine.
Overworked Olivia has been transferred to Clown College, where she now finds herself juggling tasks that are all circus-related.
This is not what I signed up for. I am not a clown. And of course, my coworkers are discussing the best clown makeup brands in our team meeting. Can we please focus on the actual work we're supposed to be doing? Oh great. Now I have to pick that up with my feet. This is just fantastic. How am I supposed to take this meeting seriously when I'm literally walking on a tightrope of tasks? I swear, if this wig falls off one more time, I'm going to lose it. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss my old job. At least there, I didn't have to worry about squirting flowers or juggling rubber chickens. Can we please wrap up this meeting? I have a balloon animal making workshop in 10 minutes and I still need to practice. Because that's definitely a necessary skill for an office manager. Thank you, Clown College. I can't wait to tell my therapist about this. She'll get a kick out of it. Well, at least the food here is on theme. That's one thing I can appreciate. I never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait to go back to my regular, boring office job. This circus life is not for me.
She needs to get transferred somewhere else. Where are we transferring her? Suggest overworked Olivia gets transferred. What's a silly place to be transferred to? Transferred to the kitchen? Nah. A detective agency. There we go. Agency where they're working on their latest silly case. Alright. Feel like I'm putting Olivia through the ringer here, but she'll probably figure it out.
Overworked Olivia gets transferred to a detective agency, where she now finds herself working on their latest, silly case.
Great, another day, another ridiculous case. I didn't go to detective school for this. Let's see, the suspect left a trail of glitter, feathers, and whoopee cushions at the scene of the crime. This is going to be a long day. And here's our suspect board, complete with inflatable donuts and rubber chickens. Because that's definitely how real detectives solve cases. Hello? Yes, I know it's a strange case. Trust me, I'm just as confused as you are. No, sir, we don't have a clown division. We just happen to have a few clowns on our team. Why did I even agree to join this agency? Oh right, because my last job was at Clown College. This is not what I had in mind when I wanted a change of pace from my old office job. At least the food here is normal. Can't say the same for the cases. Well, another day, another silly case. I can't wait to go back to my old, boring job. Maybe I'll even start bringing my own bread and cheese strings for lunch. At least then I'll have some semblance of normalcy in my life.
There is no normalcy coming towards your life. Let's see, suggest she gets transferred to yet another job. This job is inspired by the IT Crowd TV show with similar hijinks and bizarre scenarios. Yes. I look forward to this. And then we'll try something else afterwards.
Overworked Olivia gets transferred to yet another job, this time at an IT department inspired by the TV show The IT Crowd, where she encounters similar hijinks and bizarre scenarios.
IT department, how can I not help you? No, sir, turning it off and on again is not just a joke from a TV show. It actually works. And just like that, problem solved. And here we have our resident tech genius, or as I like to call him, the Robot Man. Because every IT department needs someone in a homemade robot costume. At least the coffee here is strong enough to keep up with this crazy job. Yes, I understand your password is not working. Have you tried using the word password as your password? It's surprisingly effective. And here we have our resident fix-it expert, using unconventional tools to get the job done. I can't believe I've somehow ended up in another chaotic workplace. But you know what? Maybe this is just the change of pace I needed. Who knows, maybe I'll even start dressing up as a clown again. Anything to fit in around here. Let's get to work, IT Crowd. We have a lot of tech problems to solve and weird costumes to wear. And who says office jobs have to be boring? Definitely not us.
Definitely some of us. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. What can we do now? How about let's do a terrible recreation of South Park. I think we're gonna do that. Make me one of the main characters from South Park, the TV show. Please, Kyle. Kyle's one of them, right? Yeah, let's start with Kyle. Is this gonna work? Or is it gonna yell at me? It's probably gonna yell at me. We're gonna find out. Come on. Please don't make me do the BRB sign. You didn't make me do the BRB sign. I don't want to do the BRB sign. Totally not talking to myself. I am talking to myself. Alright, BRB. Let's see if I can make this. No. That doesn't look like Kyle at all. What to do? You know what? Let's try this again. Make me Cartman. Make me a character based on Cartman from South Park. Let's try that. Cartman clone. Maybe? Let's see. What's their voice?
Hi. I go by Cartman Clone.
No. How about this? Hello? Alright. Maybe not Cartman clone. Yeah, whatever. We'll just call him Cartman. He should have a red shirt, right? I think so. Body. Chest. How do I adjust the color? It's under color. Yeah, that makes sense. Color of shirt is red. We don't have red. Really? Why don't we have red? Fine, close enough. Okay. Save. Alright, let's make our knockoff Kyle. Make me a character based on Kyle from South Park. Good enough. What's your voice?
They call me Kyle Clone.
Let's make it a bit higher.
Good to see you. I'm Kyle Clone.
That's not high at all. Let's try it again. Yes, hello?
Hi, I go by Kyle.
Good enough. Alright, so that's Kyle. Now we need Stan. Make me a character based on Stan from South Park. You bizarre world, South Park. Oh well. Stan clone. Just gonna call you Stan. And I think he's got a brown shirt. Man, it's been a while since I watched this. Alright, let's see. Shirt. Brown. And a blue hat, I think. Hat. Baseball cap? No. I think he's got a beanie? Do we have beanies? What the heck is that? Beanie? It's kind of like a beanie. You know what? We're going to go with that. And I think it's usually blue. Hat. Blue. I think that's metal though. So blue. Blue? There we go. Good enough. And Kenny, yes. Make me a character based on Kenny from South Park. Alright, almost done. Perfect. Send it. Kenny clone. I'm not even going to check your voice. I have that much faith. We need Butters. We gotta have Butters. Make me a character based on Butters from South Park. This is going to be the worst parody ever. Or the best. I don't know. And I misspelled character because I'm the greatest. Hopefully it figures it out. Or is it rebelling against me? It's totally rebelling. Needs more green hat. Ah, yes. Green hat. Who has a green hat? Stan? Oh, BRB. I'm back. Butterson. Perfect. Make me a scene that would appear in South Park. The topic is that cats are actually aliens that are invading Earth. And the boys have to come up with a plan to counter the cats. But struggle to cooperate. Yeah, take that, cooperation bug. Oh, okay, who do we got? We got... Is that the whole crew? Did it do it? Butterson, Kenny, Stan, Kyle, Cartman. Perfect. The cat conundrum. The boys discover that cats are actually aliens planning to invade Earth. They must devise a plan to counter the cats but struggle to cooperate. I have no expectations.
The boys gather in the park, each proposing a different plan to deal with the alien cats. Their arguments grow louder as the cats suspiciously watch from the trees.
Guys, listen, maybe we can make friends with the cats. I'm sure they don't mean any harm. Can't we all just get along?
Are you kidding me? These are alien cats. They're here to take over our planet.
But we can't just assume they're here to invade us. Maybe they just want a peaceful coexistence.
Peaceful coexistence? They're aliens, Stan. They don't know the meaning of the word.
But they look so cute and fluffy. Maybe we should at least talk to them before jumping to conclusions.
Are you guys serious? We need to take action now. I say we get our weapons and fight these alien bastards.
Cartman, you can't just go around attacking aliens without knowing their intentions. We need to gather more information first.
Guys, I don't think we should be fighting or befriending the cats. Maybe we should just call the authorities. They'll know what to do. Oh no, I fell on my face. I meant I fell on my butt.
See? This is why we can't rely on Butterson's plans.
I think I need more chaos. Suggest more chaos should be happening, and each character should be reacting very wildly. Sure. Suggest Cartman starts freaking out in his usual self and starts swearing up a storm to drive the cats away and motivate his friends. Suggest no one likes Cartman. Ah, I missed it.
Chaos erupts as Cartman starts freaking out, swearing up a storm to drive the alien cats away and motivate his friends. Each character reacts wildly to the escalating situation.
Oh my, Cartman, please stop yelling. You're scaring the cats.
Scaring the cats. That's the whole point, Butterson. We need to show them who's boss.
I can't take this anymore. My head is about to explode.
Guys, let's just take a step back and think this through. We need to come up with a plan together.
I can't believe I'm even considering this, but maybe Cartman has a point. We need to show these alien cats that we won't back down.
Oh no, please don't tell me we're actually going to fight them.
I don't think that's a good idea, guys. We should really just call for help.
Help. We don't need help, we've got each other.
And that's exactly why we need help.
Seriously, guys, I think I'm going to pass out. Faints dramatically, causing the others to pause and look at him in shock.
I think I'm good. Let's see what silly things we can do here. Make me an alternate ending to Game of Thrones. No, I guess we should make the characters first. Make me a character based on Game of Thrones. Thorne Stark. Sure, why not? Alright. Make me another character based on Game of Thrones. Evelyn Targaryen. I really like the name Evelyn. Yeah, sure, why not? Make me yet another character from inspired by Game of Thrones. Why did it take that name? That was a name of a character last time. Give this character a different name. Tap, 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 tap. No, don't save this one. Errors block. Well, okay, fine. Alright, and make me a character that is from Game of Thrones. I don't know. Alright, let's just send it. Edward Thorne again. Change his name. Change his name and colors. Don't save. Let's see. What? Ugh. If this is... okay. Give him a different name. Why did you do that? That's not funny, game. It's not funny. Jenkins again? No, stop taking existing names from other characters and make a new one. Tap, 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 tap. Gareth Stone, fine. Good enough. Maybe out there. Okay, cool. Save. No one needs pants. Make me in a scene that is an alternate ending to Game of Thrones. Why not? Can't be worse. Make me a scene that is an alternate ending to Game of Thrones, but is absolutely ridiculous, absurd, and would never have a chance to air on TV? Dragonland. Sure. Are you missing a character? I feel like we made quite a few characters. Got Gareth Stone, Evelyn Targaryen, Thorne Stark, Aerys Blackfyre, and I guess I only made 4 characters. Do I want them in the dining room? I feel like there should be something more medieval. What's more medieval than... I don't know. A park? Nah. Desert? Nah. Restaurant? Restaurant could work. Yeah, they're fine where they are. Alright. Let's turn up the wacky meter. Just a tad. Don't tell Fiona I said that. And, where is that setting? Generation settings? No. Uh-oh. Let's do that. Alright. Any comments from the crowd? Dungeon. Oh, right! Dungeon! Yeah, that makes sense. Of course. Dungeon. How silly of me. You know what? We're gonna... Nightlights... There we go. Spoopy. And... There we go. Save. Maybe we'll do the moon next. Alright. Dragonland, an absurd alternate ending where dragons become rulers and Westeros turns into a giant theme park. Sounds silly enough to me.
Dragons are discussing park management, while knights are setting up rides and food stalls.
Alright, so we've got the main attraction set up. Now we just need to figure out what other rides and attractions we can add to Dragonland. How about a dragon roller coaster? We can make it look like they're flying through the sky and breathing fire.
And for those who aren't brave enough for a roller coaster, we can have dragon-inspired teacups.
Teacups? Is that the best you can come up with, Ares? What about a jousting arena where people can battle on dragons instead of horses?
I think a dragon racing course would be a great addition. We can have people ride on the backs of our dragons and compete against each other.
Yes, and we can also have a dragon petting zoo for those who want a more peaceful dragon experience. Oh, and Thorn, we can definitely have a jousting arena, but with a twist. The knights will be riding on our smaller dragons instead. This is going to be the best theme park in all of Westeros.
And with our dragons as rulers, we can ensure the safety and success of Dragonland.
And we'll make a fortune in the process. This is our chance to show the world what dragons are truly capable of.
And as knights, we will protect and serve Dragonland with all our strength.
To Dragonland, where dragons rule and Westeros becomes a land of fantasy and fun. Let our reign begin.
And may it never end.
Long live Dragonland.
And may our dragons fly high and free.
Alright, let's get back to work. We've got a lot to do before the grand opening. And remember, no one messes with Dragonland.
Or they'll have to answer to our dragons.
It's not as exciting as I thought it'd be. What else do we need? We need chaos. That's what we need. We always need chaos. Suggest one of the dragons goes on a rampage and starts eating attendees. Because they are drinking lemonade. Or, no, because they snuck in homemade lemonade instead of paying for overpriced drinks. The characters are unsure what to do, but know they have to rise up. No, all that typing for nothing.
As the team delves deeper into the planning, they encounter a mysterious benefactor who claims to have a real dragon egg, promising to make Dragonland truly magical.
A real dragon egg? Where did you get it? This could be our greatest attraction yet. A real dragon hatching at our grand opening. What do you think, Ares?
I'm not so sure. Real dragons can be unpredictable and dangerous. But if we do decide to use it, we could charge double for tickets.
That's true. We could make a fortune. What's your take on this, Thorn?
I trust your judgment, Gareth.
This could be a great addition to Dragonland, but we must be careful. Dragons are not to be taken lightly.
Then it's settled. We'll use the egg for our grand opening.
And we'll charge top prices for those who want to witness a real dragon hatching. Our profits will soar higher than our dragons.
Dragonland is going to be the biggest and most magical theme park in all of Westeros.
And we will be the most powerful and feared rulers in all of Westeros.
And we will defend and protect Dragonland with all our might. To our success and the reign of dragons.
To Dragonland. And may our dragons rule for eternity.
And may our pockets never be empty. Let's make this the greatest show on Earth.
And let the world know the true power of dragons.
Long live Dragonland.
Long live Dragonland. Let's get back to work. We have a dragon egg to prepare for its grand debut. And remember, this is our kingdom now.
And we will rule with fire and magic. Let the games begin.
And may Dragonland be the greatest show on Earth.
I copy and pasted my last suggestion. It's going in. One of the dragon goes on a rampage and starts eating attendees because they snuck in homemade lemonade instead of paying for overpriced drinks. The characters are unsure what to do, but know they have to rise up against them. Ooh. I wonder if they know rise up against the dragons or rise up against the people sneaking in homemade lemonade. Huh. Okay. Well, guess we'll find out. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to use... Let's throw some hot dogs. That's right. Lunchables. Lunchables?
During the grand opening of Dragonland, chaos erupts as one of the dragons goes on a rampage, attacking attendees who brought homemade lemonade instead of purchasing the park's drinks. The team must quickly devise a plan to subdue the dragon and ensure the safety of their guests.
What's happening? Why is the dragon attacking everyone? We need to stop it before anyone gets hurt.
Quick, we need to use the dragon egg. Thorn, Evelyn, defend the guests while I try to calm the dragon down.
I'll keep it occupied.
And I'll call for backup.
Here it is. Everyone stand back. I'm going to try and hatch it. Come on, little dragon, we need your help. It's hatching. It's a beautiful dragon. Listen to me, you need to calm down and stop attacking people. It's okay, you're safe now. You're part of our family. Welcome to Dragonland. Okay, everyone, back to your posts. Let's get this park back under control. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we assure you that Dragonland is now safe and will continue to provide magical experiences for all.
And thanks to our quick thinking and the help of this little dragon, we have successfully resolved the situation. Now, who's ready for some dragon rides and a front row seat to our dragon show?
And don't forget the delicious food.
And the chance to see real dragons up close.
And let's not forget our newest addition to Dragonland, our little hero. It seems like our grand opening just got even more grand. To the reign of dragons and the success of Dragonland.
To our foolishly absurd but wildly successful theme park. Here's to more unexpected surprises and adventures in Dragonland.
Long live Dragonland and its ridiculously wonderful madness.
That was not as funny as I'd hoped. I need funnier. Alright. Make me a scene where characters are showing off the worst, most absurd, and silly food trends that are topping social media. Food frenzy. I want different characters. Swap the cast for different characters. I wonder if it'll do that. Change the scene to the kitchen. Okay. Oh, Susie's in. That's always a good sign. I think I want them to go for a bit longer. I think a minute 15. Minute and 15 seconds is always a good amount of time. Okay, save and food frenzy. Food frenzy trends. There we go. Wait, did that trends? Trends. There we go. Save. Any comments? No? Okay. Alright. Here we go. Food frenzy trends. Characters showcase the most absurd, silly food trends that are topping social media.
Each character presents their own ridiculous food trend with over-the-top enthusiasm.
Guys, have you heard of unicorn spaghetti? It's spaghetti dyed in all the colors of the rainbow and topped with edible glitter. It's like eating a magical fairy tale. Who's in? Oh wait, I forgot. I'm allergic to gluten. Never mind. I'll just watch you guys enjoy it from afar.
Well, that's just fucking great. I guess I'll just have to go fuck myself with this boring old regular spaghetti. But seriously, have you guys seen the latest trend? It's called shit on a shingle, and it's basically just toast with a bunch of different sauces and toppings mixed together. It's so fucking messy and delicious.
But why stop at just one food trend? Let's combine them all and create a glittery, rainbow, shit-covered spaghetti on toast. We can call it the hot mess. It's a culinary masterpiece.
Oh yeah, because nothing says delicious like a pile of shit on bread. I'll just stick to my plain old toast with butter. Thank you very much. Poop-free and proud of it.
Hey guys, I just saw this amazing trend on Instagram. It's called charcoal ice cream, and it's supposed to have detoxifying properties. Oh, but I just remembered. I have a hot date tonight and I don't want to show up with black teeth. I'll just stick to my boring old vanilla, I guess. Ooh, but I could try the charcoal toothpaste instead. Double detox. Am I right?
Susie makes every scene with her better. Also, Contrarian Carl? I don't remember who made that character, but he's great. Anyway, more trends. Suggest more ridiculous trends from Twitter that are causing people to hallucinate. Yeah, there we go. That's always good. I bet Contrarian Carl would have won the season. Nope.
Buttersun discovers a new Twitter trend, luminous lattes, which are said to glow in the dark and cause mild hallucinations. Swearing, Susie rolls her eyes and sarcastically suggests that they pair it with phantom fries, which supposedly disappear when you try to eat them. Improved Irene jumps in, proposing a dinner party featuring all these bizarre trends. Contrarian Carl, of course, insists on sticking to plain water and bread.
Guys, have you seen this new trend on Twitter? It's called luminous lattes, and they're supposed to glow in the dark. But there are some reports of people experiencing mild hallucinations after drinking them. But hey, who doesn't love a little adventure with their morning coffee, right?
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to see what kind of fucked up shit I'll see after drinking that. Maybe I'll finally get to meet my fairy godmother or something. And we can pair it with some phantom fries. You know, the ones that disappear when you try to eat them. Perfect for when you're feeling ghostly.
Oh, I love this idea. We can have a dinner party featuring all these crazy food trends. It'll be like a culinary adventure.
Or we could just stick to regular food, like normal people. But hey, if you guys want to waste your money on glowing coffee and disappearing fries, be my guest. I'll just bring some bread and water and enjoy the show.
No. Come on, Carl, it'll be fun. We can all try these crazy foods together and have a good laugh. Plus, think of all the likes we'll get on Instagram. And we can even invite all our friends and make it a big event. We'll be the trendsetters of our social circle. And who knows, maybe even Contrarian Carl will come around and try something new. Poop-free, of course. So, are you guys in? Let's make this food frenzy trend dinner party a reality.
Maybe one more. What have I seen lately? Oh. Suggest the latest food trend is putting peanuts in cola. I wonder if we'll figure that one out. What else? Suggest another food trend is lasagna, but using whipped cream instead. That's gonna be weird. Oh well, they'll figure it out. Excuse me? You know what? Let's see what happens.
As the dinner party planning continues, Buttersun introduces 2 more Twitter trends: peanuts in cola, which supposedly enhances the drink's flavor, and whipped cream lasagna, a dessert lasagna made entirely of whipped cream layers. Swearing Susie is skeptical but intrigued, while improved Irene is overjoyed and starts brainstorming more wacky combinations. Contrarian Carl, predictably, sticks to his plain toast and water, but even he can't help but be curious about the bizarre dishes.
And guys, check this out. Peanuts in cola is also a thing now. Apparently, it makes the cola taste even better. I don't know, but I'm willing to give it a try. And we can pair it with whipped cream lasagna for dessert. I even made a batch for us to try. Isn't it beautiful? Come on, Carl. Just try a bite. It's like a dessert and a pasta dish combined.
Fine, I'll try a bite, but I'm not promising I'll like it. Well, I'll be damned! That actually tastes pretty good.
See, Carl. Sometimes it's good to step out of your comfort zone and try new things.
And we can even create our own wacky combinations. Like charcoal-infused peanut butter or avocado toast with a side of pickles and chocolate sauce.
Now that's just messed up.
But that's the beauty of these food trends. They're absurd, but also fun and creative. And who knows, maybe one of our crazy combinations will become the next big thing. To food frenzy trends and the adventure of trying them all. And to our stomachs surviving it all too. Cheers.
I'll stick to my bread and water, thank you. But cheers to you guys for being brave enough to try these weird foods.
Cheers to us and our food frenzy journey. Let's make it a night to remember.
Meh. Alright. Let's try something else. Let's make me a scene where 2 characters are having a screaming nice off. I wonder if he'll figure that one out. Perfect. Perfect. Just exactly what I wanted. Screaming nice off. 2 characters engage in a hilarious screaming nice off where they outdo each other with overly exaggerated compliments. Go.
The scene starts with one character shouting a compliment, and the other responding even louder.
Holy fucking shit, Irene. You are the goddamn queen of improved. You make every scene come to life with your brilliant wit and comedic timing.
Well, fuck me sideways, Susie. That was the most creative and hilarious compliment I've ever received. You are a fucking genius at swearing in the most positive way.
Bitch, please. I am just a humble admirer of your talent. You are fucking legend in the improved world. And can we just talk about your fashion sense for a fucking second? You always manage to look effortlessly cool and stylish, like a fucking improved goddess.
Oh, Susie, your compliments never cease to amaze me, but let's not forget your incredible ability to come up with swear words on the spot. It's truly a fucking gift.
Fuck yeah it is. And let's not forget your amazing ability to make any character come to life on stage. You are fucking chameleon, Irene. Okay, I think we need a break. My vocal cords are about to give out from all this screaming nice.
Agreed, but before we end this, I just have to say, you are the fucking icing on the cake of any improv team. Your energy and passion are contagious.
They are so nice to each other. It makes me sick. Suggest, please, stop being nice to each other. Stop being nice to each other and hurl the most vile, oh boy, this is gonna get me in trouble, most vile insults imaginable. Be as creative as possible. I have high hopes. Please don't disappoint me. Oh, I'm not on camera. Ah. Okay, anyway, back to the shadows.
Swearing Susie and improved Irene shift gears from compliments to hurling the most vile and creative insults imaginable at each other, testing the limits of their wit and humor.
Okay, Irene, you may be an improved queen, but you are also a royal pain in my fucking ass. Your constant need to be the center of attention is fucking exhausting.
Oh, Susie, I can always count on you to bring the fucking negativity. Maybe if you weren't swearing up a storm all the time, you could actually focus on your improv skills.
Fuck off, Irene. At least I don't rely on my theatre background to make up for my lack of originality. And let's not forget your so-called wealth of life experiences. It's just a nice way of saying you're a fucking drama queen. And my swearing may be excessive, but at least it's authentic. You, on the other hand, use it as a crutch for your lack of comedic talent. Damn, that one felt good. Your turn, Irene.
Oh, Susie, you may be a master at swearing, but you're also a fucking master at projecting your insecurities onto others. It's almost impressive. And let's not forget your constant need to one-up everyone with your excessive compliments. It's a fucking transparent attempt to make yourself look good.
Oh, Irene, you may be amazing at improved, but your insults are as bland as your acting. You're like a fucking vanilla ice cream cone.
Do I need more of this? Whoops. Yes, I think I need more of this. So just continue insulting each other, but it gets more and more extreme. Please don't ban us. Please don't get us banned. Or do they? You know what? Do whatever you want. Robots. Suggest, more swearing. Classic. Alright. Here we go.
Swearing Susie and improved Irene's exchange escalates to even more extreme and profanity-laden insults, pushing the boundaries of their animosity and creativity.
Oh, Irene, you're like a fucking broken record, repeating the same tired jokes. It's like watching a one-trick pony on stage.
And you, Susie, are like a fucking bulldozer, bulldozing your way through any scene without any regard for your scene partners. It's exhausting.
And you, Irene, are like a fucking chameleon, blending into the background with your bland and forgettable characters. At least when I swear, it adds color and flavor to the scene. You just fade into the background with your vanilla bullshit. Oh, this is so much fun. Your turn, Irene.
Susie, you may be a pro at swearing, but you're also a fucking pro at ruining scenes. You take every opportunity to make it about yourself instead of collaborating with your scene partners.
And you, Irene, are like a fucking diva, always needing to have the last word and the spotlight on you. It's like working with a goddamn prima donna. And let's not forget your constant need to be the funniest person in the room. It's like you have a fucking ego the size of Texas.
And you, Susie, are like a fucking tornado, destroying everything in your path. It's a wonder how anyone can stand to work with you.
Alright, I think we're good on these guys. What could be next? Hot dog eating contest. Why not? Make me a scene that is a hot dog eating contest. Because, why not? Alright. I'm just gonna send it. Let's go.
The characters start the contest with frenetic energy, stuffing as many hot dogs as they can into their mouths.
Welcome everyone to Hot Dog Havoc. Are you all ready to eat some hot dogs? Looks like you're already off to a strong start there, Susie.
You damn right I am. These hot dogs are fucking delicious.
Oh, the flavors. The textures. I can taste the blood, sweat, and tears of the hot dog makers in every bite.
Oh, how lovely. Just what I want to think about while eating my lunch.
Let's all just focus on the task at hand, shall we? Who will be the Hot Dog Havoc champion?
I will be, you poop head.
Oh my, well, let's see if your potty mouth can back that up. And you, Irene, what inspired performance will you bring to this hot dog eating stage?
I shall become one with the hot dog, channeling the spirits of all the great hot dog eaters before me.
Oh my god, you're such a drama queen.
Yeah, and we all know what happens to drama queens in the end. They choke.
Let's not get too aggressive, Carl. We're all just here to have a good time.
Oh, what a sweet little server boy you are, Butterson. Have you ever even sworn in your life?
Don't think he's sworn yet. Anyway, Suggest that the hot dogs are revealed to be made of, I don't know, seafood instead, much to the surprise, delight, or disgust of the characters. No, you gotta use suggest. Suggest also wood pulp. Come on, type faster. Maybe that'll work.
Buttersun announces that the hot dogs are made from a unique blend of seafood and wood pulp, causing a mix of surprise, delight, and disgust among the contestants.
And now, for the secret ingredient of our hot dogs, seafood and wood pulp.
Fuck yeah. That's some gourmet shit right there.
Oh, the complexity of these flavors. A true masterpiece.
Are you kidding me? That's disgusting.
Come on, Carl, give it a chance. You never know, it might surprise you.
Or maybe he's just too chicken to try it.
Oh, Susie, you and your constant profanity. How about you, Irene? How are you handling this unique combination?
Ah yes, the taste of the ocean mingled with the earthy tones of the wood. A true feast for the senses.
Oh please, spare us your dramatics. This is why I never participate in these idiotic competitions.
And as the contest continues, tensions rise and strategies are put into play. Who will come out victorious in this hot dog havoc? Stay tuned to find out.
I will, you motherfuckers.
Oh my, let's just hope there are no choking incidents.
Oh, don't worry. I always swallow.
Oh, Susie, you never cease to amuse me.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see, I'm gonna clear the town history and make me a scene based on Seinfeld, because why not? We got lots of characters. Nothing really happens. Daily grind. Are these all the Game of Thrones characters? I think it is. Change the cast. Change the cast again. Yeah, sure, let's go with these guys. Alright, daily grind. 4 quirky friends navigate the absurdities of everyday life and relationships in New York City. I'm going to give them a minute and 15 seconds, because that seems to be a sweet spot. Save. Okay, and, come on. Okay, play.
Jerry and George debate the etiquette of double-dipping chips, while Elaine and Kramer chime in with their own bizarre experiences.
Hey, what's up my followers? How was your day? Oh, let me record this for my vlog. Today, I'm gonna teach you all about the art of dating. Hey kid, you're pretty young, but I bet you could learn a thing or two from me.
I highly doubt that. I'm a prodigy. I don't need dating advice from a wannabe influencer like you. And you, don't even get me started on your constant negativity and use of the word poop. It's immature and unproductive.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Cooperation is overrated, just like your perfect hair.
Guys, let's not argue. We should all work together and create a masterpiece of improv right here, right now. Who wants to join me?
Sorry, Irene, I have a busy schedule of posting selfies and promoting brands.
And I have a busy schedule of being right all the time.
See, this is why I'm single. These two don't know what they're talking about. But seriously, guys, what's the deal with double-dipping chips? It's like the ultimate faux pas.
I love double dipping. It's rebellious and it saves time. Plus, who doesn't like a little extra flavor?
Oh, I have a story about double dipping. One time, I was in a play and my character had to eat chips on stage. But the guy playing my scene partner kept double dipping and I couldn't handle it. I ended up improvising a whole monologue about the unsan.
Guess that was alright. Suggest Carl takes on more characteristics of Kramer but are amplified to a ridiculous degree. There you go. Suggest douchey or Dave makes a joke like Jerry Seinfeld about airline food. Yeah, that should be good enough.
Carl, now exhibiting exaggerated Kramer-like antics, bursts into the cafe with wild hair and frenetic energy. He slides into a chair, knocking it over, and loudly declares his love for double-dipping chips. Dave, channeling his inner Jerry Seinfeld, quips, "What's the deal with airline food? They give you peanuts, but no one ever asks if you're allergic."
Hey, everybody! Double dipping chips is the only way to live.
Oh great, here comes contrarian Carl with his ridiculous antics. See, this is why I can't stand him. Always trying to be different and attention-seeking.
And he just knocked over a chair. Real mature, Carl.
Oh, Carl, you never fail to entertain. But seriously, why do they even give us peanuts on airplanes? No one wants them.
And why do they only have one flavor of chips in vending machines? It's discrimination against other chip flavors.
Yes, let's all unite against the tyranny of boring chips and airline food.
Wow, what a noble cause. I think I'll stick to promoting my car on social media.
Hey, let's do an improv scene about ridiculous airplane food and vending machine flavors. Who's with me? Come on, let's break out of our daily grind and have some fun. And that's exactly what we did. We embraced the absurdities of everyday life and turned it into something hilarious and entertaining. Because that's what friends do, they make each other laugh and forget about the daily grind for a little while.
Maybe I'll take a break from my vlog and join in on the fun. And maybe you can learn a thing or two about teamwork, buddy.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
And I'll add in some of my trademark poop jokes. Hey, even a contrarian can cooperate sometimes.
I think we're good with those guys. Let's see, what else is on my list? I feel like bad advice is always good. Bad advice has always been a good segment. You know what? What do we need bad advice on? Actually, let's make a character. Let's make a character for the purposes of giving bad advice. Let's make me a character who is a writer of children's books, but lacks the understanding of what is appropriate to include in said books. Is that enough? No, I feel like we need more. Okay, you know what? Let's see what this gets us. Clueless Clara. A children's book writer who loves adding dark twists and complex themes to her stories, often missing the mark on what's appropriate for kids. Perfect. Save. Clara. Make me a scene where Clara is... What's the book reading? Doing a book reading for their latest book. Perfect. Clueless Clara. Clara's Curious Tales. Clueless Clara holds a book reading session for her latest children's book, unaware of its inappropriateness. Let's go.
Clara enthusiastically reads a dark and complex story, while the children react with confusion and concern.
And then the little girl discovered that the monster under her bed was actually her long-lost twin brother. But he had been cursed by a witch and turned into a hideous beast. Isn't that just so intriguing, kids? You see, even the scariest monsters can have a heart. What's wrong, my dear readers? Don't you find this story captivating? And then the little girl and her brother set out on a journey to reverse the curse, facing many challenges and hardships along the way. And they eventually succeeded, proving that love and determination can conquer any obstacle. Oh my, are you scared, my dear? Don't worry, It's just a story. And as they lifted the curse, the little girl realized that the monster was actually her brother all along, and they hugged happily ever after. The end. So, what do you think, kids? Did you enjoy my story? Why are you all looking at me like that? Wasn't it a heartwarming tale?
I think your stories need a bit more spice. Suggest adding more spice to your stories. Suggest the story is about doing your taxes in the most absurd manner that will likely result in an audit. Did I become an adult? Why am I talking about taxes? Where's the fun gone in my life? Oh well. Anyway, suggest there is a sequel. Cool. Alright.
Clueless Clara, still baffled by the children's reactions, decides to spice things up by telling a new story about an absurd adventure in doing taxes that leads to a hilarious and chaotic audit, much to the children's amusement.
Alright kids, let's try something different. How about a story about a brave and curious young girl who ventured into the mysterious world of taxes? She was determined to figure out how to do her taxes, even though she was only 7 years old. So, she goes to the tax office and meets a friendly accountant, who takes her on a wild and wacky journey through the confusing world of tax forms and deductions. They hop on a magical calculator and fly through the clouds of paper and numbers, with the help of some talking tax forms. And they come across an evil audit dragon, but the girl uses her math skills to defeat it and save her family's finances. Wasn't that a thrilling adventure, kids? See, taxes can be fun too. And the moral of the story is, always pay your taxes on time and be careful of sneaky deductions. Well, I hope you all learned something from that story. Who's ready for another tale? Oh, looks like our time is up for today. But don't worry, I'll be back next week with more exciting and educational stories.
I'll pull the plug on that one. Let's see. I've been watching a lot of dashcam videos. Let's see. Make me a scene where a character is giving bad driving advice. I wonder if it's gonna be in the car. Yes. Alright. I'm up for this. Let's do it.
Clara nervously grabs the wheel as Dave confidently starts his absurd advice.
Alright Clara, first thing you gotta know is that speed limits are just suggestions. You wanna impress a girl. Step on the gas and make her feel the rush. And don't worry about those red lights, they're just a social construct. Drive through them and show the world who's boss.
Wait, but isn't that illegal?
What's illegal is not being cool. Trust me, I have over 1,000 followers on my driving Instagram.
I don't think that's how it works. What about safety?
Buffed, who needs safety when you have style? Seatbelts are for losers. You gotta let the wind blow through your hair and live on the edge.
I don't think that's a good idea. And what about the other cars on the road?
Just honk and swerve, they'll get out of your way. And if they don't, well, that's what insurance is for.
I don't think I can do this.
Come on, Clara. You gotta embrace the chaos of the road, be one with the car.
I think I'll just stick to writing children's books.
Suit yourself, but just remember, real life is much more exciting than your fantasy world.
We're gonna make this more exciting for them. Suggest they hit a unicorn which bursts into rainbows, and Dave starts panicking, unsure if there were any witnesses and drives off. There we go. Could probably do one more after this and then wrap it up.
As Douchey Dave continues his reckless driving, they suddenly hit a unicorn, which bursts into a shower of rainbows. Dave panics, unsure if there were any witnesses, and speeds off in a frenzy, leaving Clara even more bewildered and worried about the consequences.
Don't worry about that, Clara. It's just a hallucination. Too much caffeine this morning.
A hallucination. But I saw it too.
Whatever. It's not like anyone will believe us. Just keep driving. I'll handle the police if they come.
Police. What did you do now, Dave?
I just broke the record for most Instagram stories filmed while driving. Gotta get those views, right? Oh crap, I forgot to add a filter. Can you turn around and go back to the scene of the accident?
You want me to go back? But what about the unicorn?
It's gone, Clara. It was never real. Just like your little fantasies.
I think I need a break from this driving lesson.
Fine. I'll just have to find a new student to mold into a cool driver like myself.
Or I could just stick to writing children's books and leave the driving to the professionals, if there are any left after Dave's antics.
Hey, at least I gave you some good material for your next book, right?
I guess I was fine. Alright. I have no plans this weekend. Great thing to announce. I'm gonna make a character that'll help solve that. Make me a character who will guide people? I want tourists. Guide others to cool, interesting, and that's enough for me. Cool and interesting places around Toronto. Guide Gina. Gina is a charismatic guide with extensive knowledge of Toronto's hidden gems. She has a knack for storytelling and making every tour engaging. Perfect. Why does my save button not work? Okay, well that one works. How's your voice? I'm sure it's fine. Alright. Make me a scene where Guide Gina is proposing potential weekend plans to a couple of characters. Okay, who's in the scene? Weekend escapades in Toronto. Guide Gina is discussing exciting weekend plans with two characters, Clara and Kenny. Is that Clara? Oh, it is Clara. Offering unique suggestions for exploring Toronto. Sure. Let's see how this goes. Hey, what happened to the music? There's sound? I hope there's sound.
Guide Gina enthusiastically describes a hidden art gallery, a scenic bike trail, and a quirky food market.
So, for your first day in Toronto, I would highly recommend checking out this hidden art gallery. It's tucked away in the heart of the city, with stunning pieces from local artists. And the best part? It's free admission.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I do enjoy art, but sometimes it's hard to find the truly unique pieces.
Yeah, I always seem to end up at the touristy spots whenever I travel.
Well, that's where I come in. I know all the hidden gems in this city. And for your second day, how about a scenic bike trail? It's a great way to explore the city and get some exercise at the same time.
I've never been on a bike before, but I'm always up for new experiences.
Perfect. And for our foodies out there, you can't miss the quirky food market on the third day. They have everything from exotic fruits to deep-fried delicacies. And don't worry, there are plenty of options for vegetarians too.
Sounds like a foodie's paradise. I'm in.
Great. I'll make sure to give you a map with all the must-visit stalls. Trust me, you won't want to miss any of them.
I think those stalls are going to be really weird. Suggest it's the next day and Kenny got severe food poisoning from the weird food. They detail the absurd food they found.
It's the next day, and Kenny is suffering from severe food poisoning after trying some absurd dishes at the quirky food market. They recount the bizarre foods they encountered, from deep-fried insects to neon-colored sushi.
Oh no, I hope it's not because of the food market I recommended. Usually, they have very strict hygiene standards. I don't see any new stalls that could have caused this. Maybe it was that deep-fried tarantula you tried.
Deep-fried tarantula? Why would anyone eat that?
I thought it was just a weird-looking shrimp.
Well, lesson learned. Always ask before trying new foods. But don't worry, I have the perfect remedy for food poisoning. A relaxing stroll through the city's botanical gardens. The gardens are absolutely stunning this time of year, with a variety of colorful flowers and tranquil ponds. It'll definitely help you feel better, Kenny. And for our last day, how about a trip to the nearby Niagara Falls? It's just a short drive away, and an unforgettable experience. You can take a boat tour, visit the Butterfly Conservatory, and even try some delicious Canadian maple syrup treats.
That sounds like the perfect way to end our weekend escapade. Thank you, Guide Gina, for showing us the best of Toronto. I'll definitely be incorporating some of these experiences into my next children's book.
That's terrible advice. Niagara Falls is a tourist trap. Anyway, doesn't matter. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you again for joining another episode of Robots Make TV. We'll be back next week, Tuesday at 3 p.m. and yeah, we'll see what we'll make next time. Bye.